Hi everyone, Kraklin here, and we're going to do another vintage cube draft. So let's jump into the game, and let's hope for some good cards. And just as a reminder, I am still kind of new at Magic the Gathering Online and Vintage Cube, so any comments you leave, I am going to upload this to YouTube. There's also people watching on Twitch, so I appreciate any advice you can give me on plays you see me do. So let's get started. Kind of hoping for, actually I'm pretty open, like mono red, reanimator. Well, mono red, we got Goblin Guide there already. Ooh, Treachery is also pretty good. I'm trying to get more practice with like blue-white control, so I know Treachery is pretty good for that. Goblin Guide though is very premium mono red. So you know what? I am willing to go mono red. Let's see what happens here. This one is not really an obvious pick. Think you could be louder? Okay, that's pretty easy. We'll just spike that up a bit. Okay, I should be louder now. Thanks. Well, nothing here is really giving us the mono red. We could pick up, see the dual lands doesn't do much for us here. So Reanimator, Buried Alive is like the best way to get rid of cards. So let's pick up Buried Alive to give us some reanimation. Emrakul does not work with reanimation, so that's not kind of fitting with that plan. Fire Drinker set tier is good for if we're going to go mono red. So I think from anything else we see here, I'll get that. The Rag Tusk is great in a kind of green ramp deck. Chase, yeah, I feel like we're going in all directions here. Still pretty open right now. What is this? I don't really know what Overload means here. Plain Swamp, so we could pick that if we're just want to kind of remain open for some stuff. Yeah, let's. This is a tough pick. Nothing really that obvious to me. I'll take Jace in case we go blue-black. Jete seems decent. Abbott if we're going to try to stick with the red, the mono red here. I'll go with Abbott. Oh, Exquisite Firecraft. I'll get Abbott. So we are kind of... Oh, Chain Lightning. I think that's pretty good for if we're doing mono red. Okay, I'll get Chain Lightning. So the Putrid Imp there would have been if we're on that reanimation theme, but I don't think that's the case. So we got Goblin Guides, Tier, Chain Lightning. Someone's taking a long time to pick a card. Yeah, but what did I pick instead of Incinerate? Was it the Jace? Okay, we got the Bell Striker. So I think we, at this point, we're probably staying on red here. Not sure if Fiery Confluence or Gutter Snipe is the best pick here. So Fiery Confluence, I could do 6 damage to the opponent. Could clear his board. Destroy an artifact if I need to. Or have this creature. Yeah, you suggest Fiery? Alright. Ah, cool, Lightning Bolt. So we're doing pretty good with our sorcery spells here. Or burn spells. So let's take this out. Definitely not doing that. We're not doing Jace. So we're gonna stick to red here, and it does seem like it's kind of open if things like Lightning Bolt. Yeah, red's wide open. So what's the difference between Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt? Well, I guess the thing is, Lightning Bolt is instant, and Chain Lightning, they get the option to like shoot it back to you. Oh, so Incinerate came back to us. That's pretty nice. Draw 2 cards and draw 2 cards. Flashback. I don't think that's what we want. I think we just take Fire and Ice here, which I'll probably put in the sideboard. Yeah, I'll take this and put it in the sideboard. And we'll throw this in the side, which we're not going to do. Roast and Exquisite Firecraft. Probably Exquisite Firecraft. Yeah, take this. Wolf. That. So in this pack we got Jackal Pup. Yep, I think Jackal Pup is the only pick here. So we're doing pretty good with our 1-drops. And I think Dualcaster may just... Oh no, Mox Ruby. Mox Ruby is a nice pickup here. Searing Spear or Inferno Titan? I think Inferno Titan. It is kind of nice. We do have a splash for white for Ravages of War, but I think the safer pick is Searing Spear. Let me just make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. No. Yeah. Ooh, Hellrider. I do like the Firebolt, but Hellrider is probably, I feel like, one of the best 4-drops for mono red. And maybe Firebolt's going to wheel. Torch Fiend. Yep. Young Pyromancer. As much as I'd like to pick up Smash the Smithereens, Monastery Switchbeer has been pretty great whenever I've been able to play her. Huh. Well, there is the Chandra. Exile the top card of your library. May cast that card if you don't deals 2 damage to each opponent. So she just deals 2 damage every time. I can add 2 mana, or I can minus her. But Sword Fire and Ice, 3, 2 equip. This is a kind of a tough decision. I'll get Chandra here. I don't think any of these cards are playable. None of these are going to be in my deck, so we'll just take the best card. Dreadbore, but I don't think I'm going to be playing with it. Ah, yes, Firebolt. Port. What did you mean by port? Was it the one where you could tap a land? Huh. Don't think you'd play Smuggler's Copter in mono red. Oh, I thought the port was more for a... Ah, I see. I thought the port was more for control deck. Alright. Oh, we do have Mana Crypt as an option. Ooh, Searing Blaze. Probably have to take Searing Blaze. Although, we do know this is pretty open. Yeah, Searing Blaze is probably going to come back. So I might pick up either Mana Crypt. Probably don't need Grim Monolith. I might take... Yeah, I might take the... I don't think No, not Krakus. I'll take the Mana Crypt. Don't need the Chandra. It's too expensive. Burst Lightning. Very nice. Probably take the Burst Lightning here. Probably need maybe a little more creatures. Wow, so many Swamp Mountain. What was the other? Oh, it was Dreadbore. Yeah, I don't think we really need Dreadbore in our hand, but... Not sure if we even want that Chandra. Well, we don't want the ready. And there's nothing. Like, I don't think we want to splash for Dreadbore. So I'll take the Chandra, but probably not going to play with her. Chard. Probably Char over Flame Tonkavu. Bonfire or Magus to the Moon. Non-basic lands are mountains. So wait, does this actually turn his lands into mountains? That's not bad. Oh, but it costs 3. Magus to the Moon. Non-basic lands are mountains. You know, I'm willing to try this out. Ooh. Oh, Sulfuric Vortex. Yes. Sweet. Sneak attack. We're not doing sneak attack here, but I'm surprised that's here. No. I think I'll just take Sword of War and Peace. Not sure if we're going to... Oh, or Thran Dynamo. No, Thran Dynamo is too much. I'll take the Sword of War and Peace. Sneak attack, there's just nothing I want to sneak attack in. And Thran Dynamo, I think, is too high in the curve for us to be trying to play. Okay, and I think we take the creature here. Wow, this is a crazy pack. Searing Blaze came back. Very nice. We're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good here. I don't know what our cuts are going to be. Probably one of the Chandra, maybe Chandra. As I say that, the other Chandra comes. That's too expensive though. Non-basic lands are mountains. Wow. I could really screw up. Let's really screw someone up. Bonfire will probably come back. Yeah. Not sure what our... How is Tinker coming back? Was Blue that open? Wow. Awesome. So I think we have a pretty good deck here. Got Burst Lightning, Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Goblin Guide, Sulfuric Vortex, Eodolon, Hell Rider. Now the question is, what are we going to be? What are we going to cut here? I think we keep this Chandra in. Maybe not. Because that card be down Chandra to each opponent. Sweet. I am liking that Chandra. Exquisite Firecraft. That's just a great burn to the face spell. Although 4 damage. Magus of the Moon. Yeah. Well, since we're going to have to make how many cuts? We're probably going to be able to play with... Oh. If we cut just Magus of the Moon, we probably can just play with this. Because we can probably count Mox Ruby as a land. Play with 25, 20, not me, 26, 25. Hmm. 13, 14, 15. Alright, we can try that out. Just make sure there's nothing else here that is... like, Torch Fiend is like a maybe cut, but it's pretty nice to just destroy his artifacts. And then there's Sword of War and Peace. Yeah, we want that mountain in. Okay. So sword. So if they are playing red or white, sword is great. And then whenever it deals combat damage to a player. Oh. Well, you saw me draft another red deck very recently. How do you think it compares to that red deck that I was playing earlier? We have a lot of burn. Alright. Let's save this. I'm going to grab a pop and we'll get going.